So who made the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Hailey Welch make of that million, 1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running this project.
How much does she own of it?
It's a foundation. She owns zero of the foundation.
So you've probably already heard, but in case you haven't, the Hawk Tuah Girl scammed her entire audience. If I sound off, it's because I'm recording this at 2 a.m. Long story short, my neighbors are doing a lot of construction. But in case you don't know who she is, Hailey Welch, or the Hawk Tuah Girl, is a girl who got popular for saying the words Hawk Tuah.
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing, you get me?
That clip single-handedly made her entire career and she became famous overnight. She put out merch, became a millionaire, and recently scammed her entire audience. She did this by launching a coin called Hawk Coin. And long story short, Hawk Coin was a scam. I'm not sure why I'm talking like it's suspenseful, but it's probably because it's 2 a.m. But to make a long story short, she ended up doing an entire rug pull on the cryptocurrency, and a lot of people lost their money, and to be honest, I don't even feel bad about this one. There was only ever going to be one outcome as to what this was going to be, and somehow grown adults, keep in mind, grown adults with the ability to vote thought this was a good idea to invest in it. There were grown adults who literally sat down and thought, you know what, out of every cryptocurrency, I'm gonna give my money to the Hawk Tuah Girl. That's who I really trust. Crypto rug pulls have been around since the birth of Jesus. I don't know how anyone didn't see this coming. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. So Coffeezilla went into a live Twitter space with Hailey Welch and discussed the cryptocurrency, and it is a spectacle. I want to go over some of the highlights from the Twitter space and then talk about it, but Coffeezilla does go into depth if you want to know all the crypto details. I'm not the greatest when it comes to crypto, so I do recommend checking out Coffeezilla's original video. But without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Hit that subscribe button. It's free.
Happy to answer any
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey, guys.
What, Coffeezilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Already, Hailey Welch gets extremely defensive right here. Keep that in mind, because later on they're going to try to backpedal everything to make her look innocent. I just want you to keep that in mind for what they're going to say later.
Profiting from the rug pull, I think it's relevant.
We didn't pull a rug. I don't know what you're trying to say. It's not true. That's defamation.
Stop.
You're saying,
Do the math. Do the math.
You're saying that we pulled a rug. There was no rug pull.
3%.
You're defaming our character.
Are you not gonna let me talk? You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
Yeah, so this is what they do every time Coffeezilla tries to make up a good point. They just try to ignore him. But rest assured, they did pull a rug. And if you don't know what a rug pull is, I'll try to explain it the best I can. Basically, when it's people who own a cryptocurrency or are associated with the owners of a cryptocurrency buy a ton of the cryptocurrency so they have the highest wallets. Then they do things like promote the cryptocurrency until it gets to a huge amount. And then once it hits a huge amount, they pull all their currency out and then scam everybody because the coin drops in value. And keep in mind, it wasn't a small value either. The coin hit a value of $500 million at its peak.
Go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Hailey Welch's fans? And how involved was she really? And how much? I just got muted.
So when Coffeezilla was asking actually pretty good questions, they decided to mute him, which is not exactly a good look for Hawk Tuah Girl because, well, she's the host of this whole thing, so we obviously know that she's able to do it. But all he was asking is, who got paid off the crypto scam? And they don't want to answer that, even though they have all the information to tell us who got paid. And their aversion to give an answer makes me believe that they all took off with some money here. So they probably all became overnight millionaires with this scam.
Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the pro.
Who's making fees?
So we can keep this thing going for years. Okay. That's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools, and that goes to, yes, the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that own? Who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project.
Who's the project? Who is the project?
Well, the project is over here, Hailey Welch, right? And
how much does Hailey Welch own?
This is Hailey Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
Coffeezilla.
I'm just trying to figure out
Do you
who
know
owns it.
how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself?
None of that matters. He's asking who owns it. Because whoever owns it, whoever owns this project, just made off with millions of dollars. Whatever fees to lawyers that you're paying does not matter in the grand scheme of who owns it and who actually made the money. And I gotta be honest, I'm disappointed with some parts of humanity because Hailey Welch can't even defend herself on her own crypto scam, and yet everyone decided to put their money into her. Maybe it's just me, but I don't understand how a grown adult looked at this and said, oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah, spit on that thing, is the best investment you could have put your money into.
You know, this is how you run a project forever. Is you have to fund that. How, and first of all, over here can speak to the extensive amount of work and time and people that are on this project. Over here has around 18 people working on this right now as we speak. This is not a small time type of nothing. We're really trying to do something here and not just do it for one day and do it for 2 days.
So who made the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Hailey Welch make of that million, 1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running this project.
How much does she own of it?
It's a foundation. She owns zero of the foundation.
So y'all made the money?
No, I don't own the foundation either. A foundation.
Brother, who profited? Over $1 million was just made.
A foundation that pays people out. And by the way, Coffeezilla, I'm not asking you, questions that are irrelevant to the most important stuff that you said. Who cares where fees go? It goes to bills.
Instead of running the Talk to a podcast, talk to a fucking lawyer, Hailey Welch, because your team is awful. I don't know why they can't answer simple questions, because there's over 100,000 people tuned into this live stream, and they're choosing to look so guilty. Just answer the simple question: who profited the most off the Hawkonomics? I feel like I'm living in an alternate reality because Hawkonomics is now a term.
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
No. That's not true.
That is true. That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
Yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there. We could answer that.
you
No,
know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay, so there's tokens
Coffeezilla,
going directly from the main account,
Coffeezilla, just chill for a second,
and then it's getting sold for 50K. Who is that?
Definitely not us. You think we're doing this for 50K? Yeah, fucking right. Talking to the wrong guy. You're used to these bullshit scammers out here. Not us. Now
That's what everyone says, by the way.
Listen. Doesn't matter. No, I'm not everyone. There was a strategic allocation, right, through a foundation. Every single one of those was signed through a SAFT. The deployer wallet. You've heard of a strategic allocation or a private
How much
sale.
did y'all get doing a pre-sale? How much did y'all make?
It's not that
Selling
we
out
made.
your fans.
So
So
over
other
here,
people
can
can
you give
dump on your fans.
Hold on, Coffeezilla, take a chill pill, brother.
Yeah, so
Y'all just rug pulled a bunch of people.
No, there's no rug. We're here every single day. There's no rug pulled, and it's not done by us. Yes, snipers sniped it up to an insane market cap.
No, it's
and
not
dumped
just
it.
snipers.
That was not us.
That was
listen.
You know that.
Listen, no. I'm telling you the truth.
And y'all made millions on fees from this little scheme.
There's not a.
I'm sure that's not you
scheme.
getting those fees,
It's
right?
not a
Who's making
scheme.
the money
It's
on
not
the
a-
fees?
it's
Who's
not a
making
scheme.
millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making
project. So we
fees?
can keep this thing going for years.
Can we all just imagine what this would be like in a reality where this wasn't a rug pull, where we're all trading Hawk Tuah coin? And look, I understand that there are good crypto investments, but these people can't even explain how their own coin works.
Do the math. Do the math.
You're saying that we pulled the rug. There was no rug pulled.
3%.
You're defaming our character.
Are you not going to let me talk? You
bullshit.
just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit. So why?
No,
why
you're
am I
not. You're
gonna take it
talking over
seriously?
me. Let me just lay out your tokenomics. You guys released 3% to the Meteora pool, while you have 17% of the token allocation unlocked day one from your strategic allocation. Are you guys insane? What do you guys think exactly is going to happen when your insiders get sent their tokens? And by the way, who made the money from your 17% pre-sale while you're giving a tiny piece of the pie to the public? Like, What the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
It's not a scam.
The
And
tokenomics are a scam. That's my opinion. You can say whatever you want about it. You can cry defamation. That's my opinion. It's a
So that's kind of where the situation ends, and I find it completely pathetic. There is no defamation, they did a rug pull. And the worst part is, Hailey decided to do this scam, and she can't even speak for herself on her own scam. So I think this might be the end of her career. But anyway, don't forget to hit that like button or subscribe to the channel because it really does help me out, and also don't forget to check out Coffeezilla's original video. I highly recommend it for anyone who actually wants to learn about cryptocurrencies and what exactly took place where. But anyway, I appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.